Dear truth seekers, we are here to learn Sandhya. Sandhya means twilight meditation. Sandhya, this word is formed by one word, Sandhi. Sandhi means meeting point. So, in 24 hours, there are two meeting points of day and night and day. In the morning, at dawn, that is the one meeting point, and one meeting point at dusk, the evening. So, in Vedic tradition, at these two meeting points, we sit and we meditate on the qualities of God, His actions, His attributes, understanding the nature of God. Contemplating on the nature of God, we try to absorb, assimilate the good qualities of God in ourselves. So this is called Sandhya, twilight meditation. Meditation is very vast. There are so many aspects of meditation, there are so many different dimensions of meditations, different techniques of meditation. This technique of meditation, which we will learn through twilight meditation, this technique is mainly focused on to understand the presence of Holy God in yourself, to understand how God is working through in this world, even with open eyes. How can you understand the existence of God everywhere? This meditation technique helps us a lot to understand the presence of God everywhere. God's actions, God's qualities, how we are being blessed at this moment, how we are being protected at this very moment by Almighty. All these things can be easily understood through this technique of meditation. So, you know well, there are 5 daily rituals are prescribed for a truth seeker. The first one is Brahma Yajna. You know all the names of 5 daily duties of a truth seeker. You remember? First one is Brahma Yajna. So, meditation is the part of Brahma Yajna, and one technique of meditation is mentioned there in Brahma Yajna. So in Brahma Yajna we learn this technique, how to meditate, especially to understand the qualities of God, to absorb bliss, purity in our soul. And other meditation system, you know, you learn or you will learn, especially in that meditation retreat which we are going to organize in September. That is meditation system of Patanjali. In that meditation, we will especially focus on self-realization, how to experience ourselves. So this meditation technique which we are going to learn today, which we are going to start today, it is mainly focused on to understand the attributes of God, His nearness, His closeness, His presence within this whole creation and in our souls. Is it clear? So, to realize truth, we have to go through different techniques. It covers different aspects, different dimensions of meditation and yoga. So in this Sandhya twilight meditation, we learn the technique through learning the recitation and chanting of Ved mantras. Learning Ved mantras will give us a proper understanding, and it will help us a lot to understand the real nature of God. So you will enjoy this learning. Sometimes what happens that because we are not much familiar with Sanskrit language, so sometimes people hesitate to learn mantras. But you know well, the first step for the divinity, for to become divine, the first step is to keep patience inside. First step of dharma, first quality of dharma is be patient. And you know well the fruit of patience is always very sweet. So, learning of these Ved mantras, with my experience, I assure you that it will give you immense pleasure and joy. Firstly, just be patient. Because Sanskrit is not our mother tongue. So, in starting, it seems difficult. But practice makes a man perfect. So it will be very easier when again and again we will repeat and we will recite and chant, and it will help you to really help you to experience something different kind of joy and bliss which you may haven't learned or experienced yet. So be patient. So, you know, the masterpiece of Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati Ji is Satyarth Prakash. The magnum opus of Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati is Satyarth Prakash. Do you know the name of any other book of Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati? You may know. Can any of you may tell the 5 books of Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati? 5 books. First one is Satyarth Prakash. That is Light of Truth. 5 books of Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati. This will be an interactive session. This is a class. I am not here just to deliver sermon or discourse. So just please name 5 books, any 5 books of Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati. Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati, there are around 60-70 books of Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati. I am just asking 5 books. Just try.
Go Karunanidhi.
Yes, please repeat with me. First one is Satyarth Prakash. Second one is Go Karuna Nidhi. What is the name? Go Karuna Nidhi. Okay, third one? Yes, perfect. Please repeat with me. Rig Vedadi
ऋग्वेदादि
Bhashya Bhumika.
भाष्य भूमिका
Rig Vedadi
ऋग्वेदादि
Bhashya
भाष्य
Bhumika.
भूमिका.
In English we can say, in short, Introduction to Vedas. Introduction to Vedas. If you want to understand Vedas, then it is suggested don't directly go to study Vedas, just first study this book, Rig Vedadi Bhashya Bhumika, Introduction to Vedas. After going through this book, you will have different level of understanding and you will understand Vedas in a better way. So, Rig Vedadi Bhashya Bhumika, in English you can say Introduction to Vedas. And the fourth book, Vyavahar Bhanu. Vyavahar Bhanu. And how's your memory? You are very good you have very good memory. Do you agree with this? All of you have very good memory.
Depends.
Situation.
Depends on the situation. So at present, how is the situation? Are you comfortable? So first one is light of truth, Satya Prakash. Second one is Go Karuna Nidhi. And third one is Rig Vedadi Bhashya Bhumika, Introduction to the Vedas. And I suggest, dear Scott, study this book. This is really very nice. Introduction to Vedas, Rig Vedadi Bhashya Bhumika. I hope you can find here also in the library.
With the name of Introduction to Commentary on Vedas.
Yeah, with the name of the Introduction to the Commentary of Vedas. Yeah, this is very nice book. And other book is Vyavahar Bhanu. Next. This is the book which you have. This is very good book to understand the Vedic way of routine. Panch Mahayajna Vidhi. Panch Mahayajna Vidhi. Panch means five. Panch means five. So, Panch Mahayajna Vidhi, 5 great rituals of the day. So, this is Panch Mahayajna Vidhi. So, from this book, we are now going to understand the first great ritual in Vedic tradition, that is Brahma Yajna. Brahma Yajna. And one part of Brahma Yajna is Sandhya, that is twilight meditation. And second part of Brahma Yajna is whole Patanjali meditation. That is the second part of the Brahma Yajna. So generally it happens that some people just practice Patanjali techniques, that is good. But side by side, they should learn this also. It will complete the whole meditation, Vedic meditation system. It completes. So all you have the copy. So just we are going to start. First is Brahma Yajna, Sandhya. Now is described the manner of performance of the 5 great rituals, beginning with the manner of prayer to God. First, the meaning of the word Sandhya. Prayer, Sandhya, is that in which you meditate on God. Meditation on God, praise of the divine, prayer and worship should be performed by all human beings twice a day in the morning and evening, which are the 2 meeting points of the day and night. First of all, washing and cleaning of the body with water, etc., to be followed by the cleaning of the mind of all the passion and hate, etc., lurking within the psyche. I hope you are understanding. Manu has said, you may have heard the name of Maharishi Manu, and one scripture is Manu Smriti. Okay? So, one shloka of Manu Smriti is mentioned here. Please recite with me. Adbhir Gatrani.
Adbhir Gatrani.
Adbhir Gatrani.
Adbhir Gatrani.
Shuddhyanti.
Shuddhyanti.
Manah.
Manah.
Satyena.
Satyena.
Shuddhyati.
Shuddhyati.
Vidya Tapobhyam.
Vidya Tapobhyam.
Bhutatma.
Bhutatma.
Buddhir Jnanena.
Buddhir Jnanena.
Shuddhyati.
Shuddhyati.
Which means the body is cleansed by water, mind by truth, the soul by knowledge and austere discipline or observing austerity, and the intelligence by the knowledge of reality. But it is imperative for all that while the external cleanliness of the body is necessary, the internal cleanliness of the mind and soul is indispensable, which is the one and the best means of the attainment of God. We are reading and you are understanding. Wherever you have any question, just note, then ask the questions. Okay? Therefore, one should sprinkle water over the limbs of the body and the organs of sense, so that at the time of prayer and meditation one does not feel any laziness. Hence, water is sprinkled on the head, eyes, etc. If one feels active and smart enough, one need not do so. This is a very practical advice. So just understand. How to prepare yourself. In these paragraphs, it is mentioned how to prepare yourself. So, preparation is advised here. Just the body, clean your body by water, okay, mind by truth. So we are preparing, yet we haven't started Sandhya. We are just preparing ourselves in this way, and just go through, then I will explain. After this, one should do at least 3 pranayamas. You may know that in Sandhya we will have pranayam mantras. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha. I think you know. The pranayam which is mentioned here, this is for the preparation. This is different from that pranayam which we will do while doing Sandhya. This is different from that. So this is preparatory pranayam which is mentioned here, and the technique of preparatory pranayam is different than the pranayam which we will practice while doing Sandhya. So the technique of preparatory pranayam is mentioned here. Just be focused on this, but it is different one. You may haven't learned this technique yet anywhere. Okay, so be focused on this technique. After this, one should do at least 3 pranayamas. First, breathe out the air from inside the lungs with some force and stop it out as long as possible, conveniently without strain. Then slowly breathing and holding for some time. Then again breathe out and stop it out for some time. This is one cycle of pranayama. Repeat this process at least 3 times. This is a new technique. This is a new technique. Generally people don't generally people don't understand or learn the Sandhya through this book. Okay? Therefore, they don't know the real procedure of preparing ourselves for Sandhya. So how to prepare ourselves? How to prepare? What is the technique of preparatory pranayama? Just go through and see how many times holding is suggested in one cycle of pranayama. Just go through the technique which is written there and tell me how many times holding is suggested here in one cycle of pranayama. How many times? I am asking times.
6 times.
In one cycle.
In one cycle, how many times holding is suggested?
6 times.
In one cycle.
3 times.
One south side, one
3
south
times.
side. Per cycle.
3 times.
In one pranayama,
3 times. 3 times.
how many times holding is suggested here?
1 time.
Three.
3 times.
Acharya Ji, ek
Just be awake. Here again, the technique is written there. Again, see the technique. First, breathe out the air from inside the lungs with some force and stop it out as long as possible conveniently. One holding, okay? Without strain. Then slowly breathe in and hold it for some time. This is the second. Then again breathe it out and stop it out for some time. This is the third. So how many times holding suggested here? 3 times. And see the time, different duration is also suggested. First time when we are breathing out, at that time we try to hold our breath as long as possible, conveniently without strain. As long as possible you can hold. Then slowly breathing and hold in for some time. Not as long as possible you can. Only for some time. Then breathe out and stop it for some time. So try to be focused on the duration also. And here we will do practice also. Not only theory we will cover here, we will do practicals also. So you will understand, you will experience the difference, what difference this 3 step of holding is bringing in your mind. You will experience that. Okay. Is the technique clear? So in this way, firstly prepare yourself for Sandhya. Your mental state, firstly prepare your mental state in this way. Okay, just complete this paragraph. Repeat this process at least 3 times. In this way, bring your mind and soul to a state of peace and stability. After this, please correct, after this, tie the hair on top of the head, that is called shikha, choti, and secure it together with a chant of Gayatri words. The purpose is that the hair should not wave this way and that, because if it does, it disturbs you. The symbolic meaning of securing the hair together with a chant of Gayatri is that God may secure for us all ours. God may secure for us all our powers together and thereby protect us against careless waste of our virtues. However, if the hair is otherwise manageable, you may not tie it together in this way. Okay. So, we haven't started yet. We are preparing ourselves. So, practically, going through these paragraphs Can you tell me what are the practical steps to prepare ourselves for Sandhya? Go through the paragraphs which we have studied just now. And just try to point out the practical advices given.
Cleaning the body by water.
Just go through. Cleaning the body by water. And
Sprinkling the water on the head and eyes.
sprinkling the water on head and eye if it is needed, if it is required. If you are feeling drowsy or if you are feeling lazy, then you can prepare yourself in this way. And mind by truth. Mind by truth. And because we are going to begin Sandhya, start Sandhya, so just prepare your mind. Prepare your mind and focus your mind on truth. How can you focus your mind on truth? Just becoming aware of present. Becoming aware of present. In this way, prepare your mind. Mind is wavering here or there, distracting here or there. Prepare your mind to be here, at this moment, at the present moment. And the practice of the pranayama, which is mentioned here, it will help you a lot to come in the present. We will practice it. And the soul by knowledge and austere discipline. By knowledge. Okay? Whatever understanding you have about the presence of God, just develop that understanding inside. You all of us have some understanding because we have gone through so many scriptures and we have gone through so many kind of books and whatever we have learned here. Just now, be knowledgeable inside. Be aware of His holy presence. Okay? And austere discipline, and just in starting, do promise with yourself, make promise with yourself that you will maintain this mental state. There are so many temptations, there are so many different things in our mind. Okay? So at that time, no, for 10 minutes or for 30 minutes, I will not pick my mobile. Just silent your mobile, switch off your mobile. Whatever kind of temptations may be in your mind, just do some, observe austerity. Austerity, you understand? Tap. Austerity means tap. Here it is mentioned austere discipline. Observe austerity. No. I will not be victim of any temptation at this point, at this moment. This is my promise to me. So just, if you need to struggle, just struggle. But be determined and don't be victim of these kind of temptations. Is it clear? Okay. So in this way we are preparing ourselves and the intelligence by the knowledge of reality. So knowledge, here the knowledge means discriminative knowledge. What is the meaning of knowledge here? Discriminative knowledge. Discriminative knowledge means I am not this body. I am a pure soul. In this way, you are discriminating yourself with the inert body. Are you getting my point? In this way, what you are doing? You are discriminating. You are developing that understanding that you are different from this body, which is by nature inert, which is by nature mortal and dead. So in this way, develop this understanding. In this way, you are preparing yourself. Is it clear? Next. Okay, and if you require to that, if sprinkling water over your limbs will help you, then if you think so, then sprinkle water over your head and eyes or limbs. If it is not required, go ahead. And after this, one should do at least 3 pranayams, the technique which is mentioned here. Any question?
And the shikha.
Shikha. So Shikha is here symbolically the open Shikha, the open hair. They are just symbolically presents our different vrittis, thoughts, or the wavering nature of mind. So symbolically, what you are doing, that you are tying that Shikha. It means you are just from all where you are just gathering your mind to focus on the present and God. That is the symbolic presentation that tie your Shikha. Is it clear? So, if you have Shikha, then you can do this. And if you don't have, just understand the symbolic message here. What is the message? What is the advice? Just gather your mind from all where and be focused on present and yourself and God. Is it clear? Any other question?
Between the 3 pranayams, do we have to give a normal breathing?
Yes, of course. For beginners, it is suggested after completion of the one cycle,
Have to breathe and then you can start.
take some normal breath, then again go for the second cycle. After completion of each cycle, do some normal breathing, then go for the second cycle. Is it clear? Any question? If you will keep patience, I assure you, you will find so many new things. Learning Sandhya through Panch Mahayajavadi, or learning Sandhya through the system which really Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati had explained. You will find so many new things. So, I hope up to this point we have now some clarity. Okay, so how to prepare ourselves? What are the practical steps? Who is going to repeat? In short, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, in this way. Clean your body. Clean your mind. How can we clean our mind? By
Focusing on
In the
truth.
present.
focusing on truth. How can we focus on truth? First come on the present moment. And be aware of your true nature. You are a soul. Who is going to perform now Sandhya? You are not this body. Be a soul. Being a soul, now go ahead. Okay? And how can we pure our soul? By nature, we are pure. By nature, soul is pure. So just disidentify yourself from body. Disidentify yourself from body. Understand your real nature, your real being, and observe austerity. Don't be tempted towards whatever worldly temptation. Don't be tempted by those. Be determined that for 20 minutes I will not go here or there. I will continue the procedure. Be determined. Okay? So in this way, we are preparing our body, mind, intellect, and soul. Then if you feel that no, there is some laziness or drowsiness, then just sprinkle the water. Otherwise, it is not suggested. Then go ahead to perform 3 pranayams, the techniques we have understood. Is it clear? So let's,
Acharya, one question.
yes.
This does not talk about the asana in which one has to sit.
Yeah,
That means
of
one
course.
can do the sandhya lying down or standing, walking.
Yes, you are right. You are right. So, you know that meditative postures are very helpful for this kind of meditations. So, if you are comfortable cross-legged or any other posture, sitting posture, then you can sit on that way. If you are not comfortable sitting on mat or here on floor, then don't worry, sit on chair, wherever. Only 2 conditions are required. You should be in comfort and your body should be in a stable state. Only these 2 conditions should be fulfilled. If you have capability to sit on the mat, then it is good. If you find any difficulty because of some whatever problem, physical problem, then don't worry. Because Sandhya or meditation is especially related with mind, not with your body. If you are developing any kind of anxiety, any kind of whatever stress inside, or comparing yourself with others, then it will be a bigger hurdle. So don't compare yourself, be contented. If you can sit on chair comfortably and be, then okay, you are okay, sit on chair, be stable there and go ahead. Is it clear? So just practice this technique of pranayama. So again I am repeating. First, what we will do, first we will inhale. To breathe out, first we should breathe in. It is naturally. So first we will breathe in, then forcefully we will breathe out, and as long as much we can there, we will hold our breath, okay, comfortably. Then without making any jerklessly, smoothly, we will breathe in, smoothly. Breathe in, and then we will hold our breath for some time. Say just for 3 seconds, for some time. Then again we will breathe out smoothly, not forcefully. Smoothly. First time, how we will breathe out? Forcefully. This time we will breathe out smoothly. And we will hold our breath outside just for some time. Say for 3 seconds. Then we will take smoothly, we will breathe in, and then we will take some normal breath. That is, in this way we will perform first cycle. Then again we will go for second, then we will move for the third. Now the question, at the holding period, what we will do? What we will experience? When you have hold it, when holding is there, it may be outside, it may be inside. What you will do inside? What will you do inside at that moment? Just observe. Here, no recitation of Om or Gayatri or Pranayama mantra is suggested. Is there suggested any recitation in the technique? No, nothing is suggested here. So don't speak anything inside. Just experience that holding state. That's it, nothing else. Just observe that holding state, nothing else. Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. Just please close your eyes gently. Close your eyes gently. Sensing your breath, start deep breathing. Be focused on your breath. Coming present. Be relaxed. Now we are going to start the pranayam, breathing. Breathe out forcefully and hold. Breathe in smoothly. Hold inside for some time. Breathe out smoothly. Hold some time. Now be relaxed. Take 3-4 natural breath. Now go for 2 more cycles on your own. Now I will not speak. yourself to come out from this practice. You can gently open your eyes. Any question? Would you be able to do this? Is the practical clear to you? Technique clear to you? So, how did you feel at the time when you had hold your breath? What kind of inner experience did you have? Were mind wandering here or there at that time, or there was some silence or quiet? Mind was quiet and in silence. Do it help?
It focuses on holding.
Hmm?
It was trying to focus all on holding.
Holding.
So it was much more gathered to that holding.
Yeah, it was much gathered on that. Okay? So at that time, we were not here, we were not wandering. Mind was not much wavering. Even the child who was making some sounds or noise, even that, we are not getting attracted towards that. We were in this practice. So this is we prepare ourselves in this way, as according to Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati. Okay. Now Gayatri Mantra, we all know, we all remember Gayatri Mantra. Pronunciation, generally where people make mistake in Gayatri Mantra, pronouncing Gayatri Mantra. Generally, people mistake, especially on this, Bhur Bhuvaha. It is Bhuvaha, not Bhavaha. Bhuvaha. Swaha, not Swaha. Swaha, not Swaha. At the time of yajna, we operate in this way, Swaha. So just close to that, some people just recite Swaha, Swa, Swa. So please, Om, Bhur, Bhuvah, Swaha, Tat, Savitur, Varenyam. Varenyam. Especially on this Varenyam, people do mistakes. Sometimes people say Varenyam. Varenyam. No, it is wrong. What is Varenyam? Varenyam. Is it clear? Varenyam, not Varenyam. Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Ritvik, can I request you to sit calm? Ritvik. So Snehaji, please ask Ritvik to sit. He is very good child. Do you know? Ritvik is very good child. Especially in class, he maintains silence. Do you know? And today Ritvik eat mangoes very gently,
Patiently.
patiently. When I told Ritvik is very nice and good, and he eats mango very patiently and gently. Yeah, he understood the my opinion, and he maintained whole the lunchtime, and he ate mangoes really very patiently and gently without doing any kind of whatever you say mess. Okay, so in the same way he is very good child. Whenever he sit in class or in havan, he sit silently and he maintain silence and quiet. Therefore, now he is silent. So Gayatri mantra. So we have up to 8:30. So how many sessions we would have? 6 sessions? 6 or sessions? 7 sessions? 7. So, okay. So what is the meaning of bhu? What is the meaning of bhu?
Existence.
Bhu means we all understand and we all know that God is one and God has innumerable names based on His innumerable qualities. So one name of God is Bhu. One name of God is Bhu. And what is the meaning of Bhu? Lalita ji? Lata ji, what is the meaning of Bhu? You know. You know. Meaning of Bhu is? What is the meaning of Bhu? Shruti? What is the meaning of Bhu? Sanskriti? Vedash? Okay. Then Savitha. Tha or Ta?
Write it as THA, but it is down.
It is Ta. Savita ji. What is the meaning of Bhu? You all know. When I will say, then you.
Positive qualities.
Bhu means
Existence. We acknowledge all the positive qualities.
all the positive qualities. Bhu, meaning of Bhu is giver of life. You know. You know. You know? What is the meaning of Bhu is? Giver of life. So, God is giver of life. That's why God is, one name of God is Bhu, because of this quality that God gives us life. God is giver of life. Is it clear? You know. You know. You remember this. So, Bhu means giver of life. What is the meaning of Bhuva? You know. Meaning of Bhuva means remover of sufferings. Remover of sufferings. You know. And meaning of Swa is bestower of bliss. Bestower of bliss. So Bhu, giver of life. Bhuva, remover of sufferings or dispeller of miseries. And Swaha, bestower of bliss. Would you remember these three? It is not much. So we will try to understand meanings, means part by part. We will not overload ourselves. So just remember these three: Bhu, Bhuva, and Swaha. Okay. And we have understood the pranayama technique. Now, just Please close your eyes just for 2-3 minutes. Try to become aware of present. And at this present, God is present. Accept the presence of God. O God, you are Bhu, giver of this life. Giver of this breath. Sense your breath. Sensing your breath. Address God. O God, you are giver of this breath, giver of this life. Sense your breath and understand this breath is given by God. He is giver of life. O God, you are remover of sufferings. Bhuvaha, remover of sufferings. O God, you are Swa, bestower of bliss. Experience God's bliss in yourself. God's Anand in yourself. Now prepare yourself to come out. Just rub your palm gently. Place your palm on your eyes and gently come out. So, what we have learned today, just practice at home. Just spare some 5-8 minutes for this practice. Then on the next Friday, we will continue. Any suggestion?